welcome back to my channel, guys. We are doing a what I spend in a week today and for the next week. I'm so excited. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I just have a really exciting couple of days / week coming up, and I feel like it'll be really fun to share this week with you guys through the lens of what I spend. So let's get into it. Today is Wednesday. I've just got to move. Look at my beautiful tulips, you guys. Give them a little more water. They are like these starburst tulips, and it's been so sunny and amazing outside, and they're just like opening right up. They're beautiful. They're a little droopy, but that's okay. The last time I had tulips, you guys told me to put a penny in the tulips. The thing is, guys, Canada got rid of the penny a long time ago. It's been over 10 years that we don't have pennies anymore, so I don't know where to get a penny to put in my tulips. We are about to make bread. It's been a minute since I've made bread, and it's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna open up my little recipe. I'm gonna make 2 loaves of bread starting now, and then my goal is actually to make 2 more in the afternoon. I will explain why. Okay. I'm almost at the point where like I know what to do and I can almost wing it, but the numbers I don't have completely memorized. So the number, like the temperature of the water and all of that. So we need 30-degree water. This is too hot. Okay. It's always a little complicated whenever I make 2 loaves because I want to let everything rise in this big tub, but the scale, it's a coffee scale that I'm using, it can't handle that much weight. So I always do the 2 measurements separately, then I combine them in here. And as for making bread, the recipe that I follow is from this book, Evolutions in Bread by Ken Forkish. He hasn't really led me astray, so I'm happy. I'm satisfied with his guidance. About 30 degrees the water we want. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Okay, that feels good. I have the probe thermometer, but it's out of batteries, so we're really just going based on feeling. Alrighty, let's do it. So we are going to measure the water. We need 390 grams of water. $390. Okay, good. So that's 1. So let's do it again in here. Wait, no, bitch. No, you almost made a grave mistake. We're gonna do 1 at a time. Let's do the flour next. So I'm gonna zero it out. We need 400 grams of white bread flour and then 100 of that. All right. So why do I need to make so much bread? Basically, my best friend's birthday is on Monday, and she is having a bunch of her friends over for brunch. And I was like, oh, let me make us some bread for the event. So there's gonna be 11 people coming over. So I need to make 2 loaves of bread. Honestly, if not a third, I'm not sure. There's gonna be a ton of food, so I don't know like how much bread everyone's gonna need. My goal is to make 2. If I can make more, then that'll be great. And that's gonna be like her little birthday bread, which is so fun. I'm gonna make 1 in the Dutch oven and then 1 in like a square pan. So we'll have 2 different shapes of bread. We're almost at 400 here, 345. Okay, perfect, 400. And then I'm gonna do 100 grams of this whole wheat flour. So this is for number 1. I'm gonna mix it up by hand, and then we'll get into number 2. I'm making her breads now because we are going away for the weekend. I mentioned this in my last vlog, but my stepmom is getting married and the time has finally come. The wedding is this weekend. I couldn't be more excited, you guys. This is like, I I guess, the closest family member of mine to ever get married. My family's quite complicated and the dynamics are funny, but my stepmom is getting married, not to my dad, but to a wonderful man named David, who has been in her life and in our lives for like 18 years at this point. So it's just really exciting that they're finally getting married and for the family to come. Like, it's just gonna be so cool. And so that's also why I really wanted to film this What I Spend, to kind of share with you guys what kind of spending is involved for, I'm getting covered in bread, for a family member's wedding. I'm the maid of honor, but I think when it's a grown-up's wedding versus like, you know, a young person getting married, I feel like the grown-ups cover a lot more of the expenses. Like, I feel like I've heard stories of bridesmaids and maid of honors when it's a wedding in like your 20s or your 30s spending thousands of dollars related to the wedding. That is not the case, okay? That is not the case for me. But I will share with you guys once we head to Ottawa and once we get into all of that, I'll share with you guys what, you know, I am spending related to this wedding. So I think that's going to be cool. We could have a whole talk about wedding culture and wedding spend, because I think it's so interesting and it's something that I don't super buy into, we could say. We're doing 11 grams of sea salt. I'm always surprised by how much is 11 grams. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see. So you sprinkle this. I don't know why I'm acting like this is a tutorial. Like, I recommend not using me as a bread making tutorial. And then we're gonna do 3 grams of yeast. So last time I made bread, I messed up and I used the wrong yeast. So I ended up adding extra yeast, okay? Because you have active dry yeast and instant yeast. Like, they're pretty like easy to mix it up, okay? So I added the wrong yeast, added back in the good yeast, and it was the best bread I ever had. So that was the good yeast. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some of the bad yeast just for fun, okay? I don't know why, I'm feeling experimental. I'm gonna add 1 gram of the bad yeast, because seriously, you guys, my bread just tasted so good last time, so let's do it again. Comidge, if your bread at your birthday party sucks, I'm sorry, okay? Now you know why. So boom, there's 1. We're gonna let it sit for a bit, and I'm gonna make the second one. It's really nice working from home because you can start your day making bread. It's 9 a.m. We're gonna get this going, and then I go do my work day, which is great. I actually have a bell technician coming. We're getting new internet. We're upgrading our internet finally. I've been wanting to do this for years because with making YouTube videos, you want fast internet upload speeds. Anyway, we got a super good deal. We're going from like 150 megabytes, right? 150 megabytes? 150 megabytes upload speed to 150 download speed, upgrading to 3,000. So we're going from 150 megabytes to 3,000 megabytes, 3 gigs. And then I'm also getting 3,000 upload speed, which currently we have 5. So it's really gonna be an upgrade. And all of this for only $5 a month. I feel like, I don't know, we just got the deal of the century, or the guy on the phone liked me, or whatever. I'm happy. The bell technician is on his way, and it feels kind of weird, like there's gonna be someone in my house for a few hours. I like don't love that feeling. It's not about trust or anything. I just sometimes feel like I can't work or I can't focus if there's like someone in the house. I don't know. Okay, we are doing how many grams? This is me in my like Martha Stewart era because I've been gardening. Now I'm making bread. It's so fun, and it's just so nice to have something to do that like gets you off your phone. You're not looking at a screen and your hands are busy. Like it's It's so nice. I still haven't done sourdough. Obviously you saw I'm still using yeast, but we'll get there eventually, and it's working well with yeast, so whatever. 500. Last week I did a bit of a no spend or low spend challenge, and I definitely want to keep up that momentum. I feel like I've been doing great lately at just not buying unnecessary things. Like I was thinking last night about how I haven't bought a new book in months. Like I've just been, you know, going through the books that I have. Just little things like that have been making a huge difference. I guess not even a huge difference, because it's like you're not going to go broke because you spent an additional 20 bucks on books. But I think it's just about breaking this constant need to like always be buying something. I've been having a lot of like no spend days in a row, which feel really good, and hopefully today is going to be another one of them. At the same time, I'm working as well on not villainizing spending, like not seeing spending as this bad or evil activity that needs to be avoided at all costs, because that's not how you have a healthy relationship with money either. So we're just gonna keep working on that throughout the video. I think after this bread is done, I'm just gonna like make a little matcha, and I better stop talking and get to work. But welcome to the video, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Hi, puppy. Good morning. Yeah, good stretch. So these are my loaves. This one looks terrible, but it'll probably, hopefully, shape back out. This one's looking good. I'm gonna cover them, let them proof for an hour, and then they go in and bake. It's so sunny out, so I feel like my plants will be wanting some water. I've been having to water them every single day, which I think is normal. Guys, this is my first balcony garden. Oh, my camera strap is like, hello. These dahlias are so dramatic. Like as soon as they get not enough water, they just start like crying. Like I hear them crying. They're like, oh my God, water me, water me. I'm like, guys, it's okay. You're gonna be fine. Little deadhead. Oh, come on. Choo. I want to spend some time outside. I feel like I need to get grounded. My chest is like so tight. There's just been like a lot of ins and outs. It's so silly, but it's just like the bell technicians have been in and out. Something's not working. Every time anyone knocks on the door, and they've been coming like in and out, and so every time they knock on the door, Maggie freaks out, and it just sends my cortisol up. She's super stressed. Oh, she's calming down now. That's excellent. So we just gotta come back down to earth a little bit. I feel like all I've done today is bake bread. I got a few like little odds and ends done, but I haven't been able to like sit down and get anything done. So once I sit out here and take some deep breaths, I'll go back to my desk, because I've got a lot of videos to edit, which is exciting. Actually, I want to go get my little fizzy water. I poured myself some iced fizzy water. Come on, we're going back in. It's so hot out today, you guys. It literally feels like summer, not even spring, but full on summer. Like everyone is outside, and you know when it's that hot, you want something more than water to hydrate you. So I've got like fizzy lemon water with ice in here. So good. So I wasn't intending on spending money today, but I did. I haven't actually spent the money yet, but I'm gonna send it to my friend. We bought tickets to the Lorde concert in September, which I never spend money on concerts, you guys. It's just always been one of those things. I have friends who are like, this is where they spend their money. For me, I'm like, nope, I don't go to concerts. It's like never really been my thing. I think because I'm really awkward, like I don't know what to do with my body at a concert unless I know every single word to every single song. But my friends wanted to go. It's the type of thing that I would always just say no to. And I was like, you know what, Zoe? Just say yes. Just say yes and go with your friends. And I really like Lord, so I think that's gonna be fun. So that's $114 that I'm gonna send to my friend Theo, and I think it's gonna be money well spent. So that's gonna come out of my travel and fun sinking fund because the money's not currently in my checking account. So I'm gonna take that out, send it to her. I also wanted to take a moment, you guys, to do a little unboxing because I received an insane PR package from Nala Care. It's a Canadian company, and I just want to thank them by sharing this with you guys, and I think it's just kind of fun. If you guys are into more natural deodorant or more natural just like body care, then Nala is a really cool brand. I believe they're based out of Vancouver. They sent me this insane box, and I'm currently using their deodorant. It's really, really good, and it actually works, okay? It's I think natural deodorant, it depends on the person. I've had some that work, some that don't, and this one is working really well for me. This package that they sent is so beautiful. A little handwritten card. It says, Zoe, peachy clean, enjoy your summer box, which is so nice, from the Nala team. And everything in here is like from a little, there's not just Nala Care in here. They sent a few different things, all from Canadian companies, which is so nice. First things first, this cute hat. I don't have a beige hat. Let's switcheroo. I can't really see myself because of the glare, but hopefully it's cute. So they sent 2 deodorants. They sent peach and chamomile and coastal waters. This is gonna be, I'm actually gonna switch to one of these straight away because the one that I have, it's more, I feel like the scent is gonna be better suited for the fall. It's like a very warm scent. I think I'm gonna do peach. We're gonna do peach. So that's gonna be my new deodorant. I'll save the other one for later in the summer. Oh, and then they also sent, it's like a paste. It's tiny, look how cute. This would be really good in my gym bag. I've tried stuff from this brand before, from Bloom. This is their Super Belly. It's gut building hydration powder. Just add water and shake. Oh my gosh, it's literally what we were just talking about. This is so cool. They sent a candle, you guys, and I was just thinking how I'm due for one more candle. Okay, you want to hear something funny, you guys? I vowed to never buy myself another candle again because they always find a way into your house. People give them to you as gifts, whatever. And Exhibit A, because I was like, oh, my candle's running low. I'm ready for a new one. And this brand Lawn is really nice. This smells so good. Tropical Neon Rays. Oh my God, it's so cute. Look at this color. I'm gonna put this next to my desk. Sniff it, you guys. Sniff it. It smells so good. They also put in this from Barbet, Juicy White Peach. It's like a sparkling water. This is so bougie. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and have it maybe tomorrow. I'll put everything in the tote bag for now. Thank you so much, Nala Care. It honestly means a lot to me. This is really, really nice. So check them out, you guys, if you're looking for some new deodorant. Okay, that is great. I'm gonna get back to work. Hi guys, I have so much that I want to say right now, and I'm like, how do we pace this out? It's Thursday afternoon. I'm just brewing up an iced tea because I don't know why I'm still wearing this sweatshirt. It's really, really hot outside. I had a really nice morning. I had a coffee meeting downtown, and then I just kind of like putzed around downtown a little bit. It actually felt so good to just go downtown and like wander aimlessly. I've been feeling I've been having a lot of emotions lately, and I would say like heavy emotions, honestly, for no reason. And I was hesitant to talk about this. You guys know I like to be as transparent and as real as possible with you guys. I also really do try my best to be a positive person and show up positively on YouTube, but I'm still a human being, and I'm someone who just goes through life experiencing a lot of emotions, and I feel like I'm sometimes always just on this like roller coaster with my feelings. Anyways, it will happen where when I do open up about how I'm feeling and it's not 100% positive, then I get comments being like, oh, all you do is complain, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, that's really never my intention. And then it makes me like want to hold in the not so great feelings. But then I remind myself that if I don't be honest and tell you guys like, oh, I'm going through a harder time right now, or I'm feeling weird, I'm feeling funny, feeling tired, like whatever it may be, it leaves room for the viewer to watch it leaves room for the viewer to watch a video and just assume that everything is perfect. There is a YouTuber that I love whose videos are very cozy, they're very calming, they're very aesthetic. And whenever I watch them, it's so easy for me to look at her videos and just be like, oh my God, her life is perfect. She doesn't have a care in the world. And she just recently posted this like very raw, chatty video about how she's going back to therapy and some of the things that she's struggling with. And it just reminded me that we are all human and we all experience things. And no matter how beautiful someone is, because I look at this person and I think she's so beautiful, and sometimes I have this idea that people who are very beautiful must not have any problems and they must always be happy because they're so beautiful. Very weird thought, I know. I sometimes think that about people who are like very financially well off or very financially secure. I'm like, they must not have a care in the world. Oh, her house is so, like, it's so easy. And I'm not saying that I'm any of those things in order for you guys to like think that my life is perfect. I feel like I actually do a really good job of showing all of my imperfections, including this big zit on my chin just in time for the wedding. But anyways, I've been feeling very like emotional, and I feel it in my gut, I feel it in my chest. And last night I was like crying and I couldn't explain why. And maybe it's to do with my hormones because I'm like wrapping up my period. Like, who knows? I don't even try and understand my feelings sometimes because I know that just like the waves, they come and they go. But I've been just like a little bit going through it lately. And this morning I was rushing to my appointment. I was stressed. I was like convinced I wasn't going to find a parking spot. Like I guess I was just in a very negative headspace for maybe the past little bit. And just arriving downtown, I got a premium parking spot. Had coffee. It was like a working coffee, but it feels very friendly. And just walking around after, I was like, oh my gosh, like life is so good. What am I so worried about? I've gotta let it go. I will say, I think part of it is that I have a really hard time handling stress. And when there's a lot going on and I'm trying to finish a lot of things, I just let everything like bottle up inside me, physically, mentally, emotionally. And then I shut down. So I'm feeling a lot better. So that's great. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. I never ever want to be a complainer. It's always from a place of showing a real person's life because that is what I'm here to do. And this real person went shopping, okay? I was putzing around downtown and the window displays at Zara, they beckoned me in. And I'm so not a Zara girl. I forgot that they actually have really cute stuff from time to time. I bought 2 things, and this is gonna sound funny. And I know I said at the beginning of the video that I wanted to do a low spend week this week, but I am constantly thinking about money, you guys. Like, I feel like I go through life always thinking about money and always thinking about don't buy this, don't buy that. And like, I really approach things from a place of restriction. And I think that's fine because otherwise, like if I'm just left to my own devices, like I will go crazy like I used to do in the past. I feel like lately it's been like, don't buy coffee and don't buy this and don't buy that. And it felt really good to just wander into a store, see 2 things that were reasonably priced and buy them and just have a little moment for myself because I work extremely hard. I feel like I never acknowledge that enough of like, Zoe, you work hard. You are taking steps in the right direction. I've been selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace and like making good money from that. And I was like, you deserve a little treat. So I'm gonna show you what I bought myself. I'll tell you how much it cost after. I also spent $6 on parking. So cha-ching, $6 on parking. This is the first thing that I got from Zara. Both of these are 100% cotton, which is important to me. I'm trying to switch to more natural fibers because I'm in my late 20s and that's what we do now. This was $45. I actually didn't try this one on, so I hope it fits, but it's this really cute little blouse. I love the eyelet detail. I'm gonna need to make sure it's not too see-through, but I'll just return it if it's not perfect. I really see this with baggy jeans and a pair of sneakers and that, or like baggy little shorts. I think it's just gonna be so nice. So that's one. And then number 2, this pink color caught my eye. It's like this very thin linen It's super soft. This I actually tried on and it's really, really oversized. Just has little buttons, little stripes. I couldn't resist, you guys. I couldn't resist, and this was $40. So in total, I wrote it down, whatever. Cha-ching, that's what I spent. And what I told myself was I bought these and then I was like, Zoe, you haven't even done your closet swap yet. You need to go home and do that. And if I find anything that is too similar that I like forgot about, because that happens, then I'll return these. Or if I find anything that's too similar and these I like better, I will sell or donate the other stuff. So that's actually what I want to do with you guys next, is go do my summer closet swap. I know I just bought that stuff, but this is my best way to save money as the seasons change, is to put my winter clothes away, forget about them, take out the summer clothes that I had put away and forgotten about, and feel excited about. It feels like you're getting a whole new wardrobe, and then maybe you only end up buying 2 things instead of 10. So let's go do that. I'm gonna see how my tea is steeping and we'll just head over into the closet. Oh, actually, one sec. Oh, I also spent money at the dry cleaners this morning. I went and picked up my dry cleaning because I think I told this story in my last video, but I stained my favorite sweater. It's still stained. They did, like, it had stained so badly. There was like dark purple. I put a cookie in my pocket and on my brand new Aritzia sweater. So they did an amazing job getting like most of the stain out. It's still a little bit stained, which sucks. I was hoping that they could do more, but I mean, it's still wearable at this point, but I mean, my brand new Aritzia sweater is stained. And so that's disappointing, but it is what it is. And then, yeah, I'd also got on JS's shirt, but it wasn't that bad. So $20 to get these 2 things cleaned. Let's go to my bedroom. Pick you guys up. So first up, I'm gonna just take everything that is like super wintry or that I'm not gonna wear this summer out of the closet. And then the fun part is taking all the new stuff out. Oh my God, why am I acting so weird? Like, this is a prime example. This is a Christmas cardigan. We don't need it right now. Giant bulky sweaters, not right now. I'm gonna put away my fleeces. These 2 cardigans are pretty thick, but they're actually really good for nighttime or if I'm going to an event inside where it might be cold. I feel like they can still pass for spring and summer because of their color. These black tops really could be all season. Actually, I might keep this one out, but I think I'm gonna put this one away because this is like my go-to top for going out in the winter. So I'd rather like keep it special. This one's a maybe. After I do this closet swap, I have to pack for the wedding weekend. It is coming up. I'm gonna be running errands all day tomorrow, most likely, for the wedding. But I'm pretty excited. I'm just ready for it to be here. I don't know, I'm looking forward to this event so much, like I keep talking about. I don't know if that's been contributing to my weird mood, is because I'm just like waiting for this event to start. I don't really know. I feel like the best way to describe how I've been feeling is like, I'm happy, but there's like something heavy and like, it's just there for no reason. I feel like people who don't have these like strong emotions like that, like for example, JS, he's compassionate, but he doesn't understand what I'm feeling. Like he's just like, he just can't relate. But those who can relate, like you get it, right? Anyway, now I'm gonna take out from under the bed, giant box of spring clothes. Aha! You guys, this is really similar to what I just bought, but I've had this for a really long time and I think I might just swap out for the other one. For some reason, whenever I wore this one, I felt like, I don't know. So I think we might do a swap-a-roo. I have so much cute summer stuff. I cannot wait to wear this little skirt. So cute. My big buckle Birkenstocks. This bag from Cezanne is insane. Oh, how cute. I get to switch out my bathrobes for my summer bathrobes. I can also put away some of my more wintry pajamas.
Oh my God. That's my
Road trip.
I'm turning 31 this year.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Sugar mama got the gas.
I guess, Celine, you want me to come out?
Yeah,
Help you out?
come talk to me. I don't need help, but I need company. Bye, darling. You guys, the subway's closed. There's a for rent sign on top of it. I just crossed this busy street. It's not even open. Good morning, guys. First day in Ottawa. Today's Friday. I'm pretty much off work for the day. I'm giving myself an extra long weekend because why not? It's 10 a.m. I just went to a Pilates class. My legs are noodles, but it was so much fun. I don't know, just taking the time to do that when I'm here. It's so funny because I don't do it enough when I'm home in Montreal because I'm just too caught up in like my routine. But when I'm here, I feel like I'm able to give myself space to like go and do something for myself. It also helps that people are around, like my family's here and they can help watch Maggie, which is obviously a big inhibitor when I'm at home. I haven't spoken about Maggie's separation anxiety in a while because it's just like bleak. Like it gets better, it gets worse, it gets better, it gets worse, and it's very bad right now. So yeah, that's why I don't talk about it anymore. Not because it's better, but because I'm so sick of talking about it. And I always appreciate when people give suggestions in the comments. It's just like, I've literally tried everything and I've tried all the suggestions. We just got to keep trying. JS and I had a big talk about it when we were driving here last night about how like I really get in my own way because I get so discouraged and I have to just really find a way to like detach and keep trying. So anyway, I think I'm just gonna go home. It's 10 a.m. I definitely have some wedding errands to run, but I feel like I could do them later. I'd rather go do them with my sister instead of going alone. So I'll see what she's up to. We're supposed to go for lunch with my dad. JS is working today. And then the festivities will officially start tonight. Went out for breakfast this morning. Oh, my Pilates class was prepaid. About a month ago, I bought 3 classes for $90, so $30 plus tax per class. I have 3 months to use it, so this was my second time using the credit. It's really hot. So I don't think that counts towards like what I spend in a week because the money was spent weeks ago. But yeah, Reformer Pilates is not cheap, but it can be really, really fun if you have space for it or if you want to do like a trial. I think that's it, you guys. I think that's all I have to say. Oh my gosh, I remember what I was gonna tell you. I was gonna confess a big fat secret, which is that I love Ottawa. I really do, especially in the spring. There's something so special about Ottawa. It's been so funny kind of falling in love with my hometown because I couldn't wait to leave here. Part of growing up in Ottawa is hating Ottawa and just wanting to leave and thinking that it's like the worst city in Canada, which it's not. Probably Edmonton is. Let me know in the comments what's the worst city in Canada. Winnipeg? Poor Winnipeg. Saskatoon? I've never been there. I feel like something inside of me just kind of settles when I come to Ottawa. I think it's because I have support from my family. I'm so happy being around my family. I mean, they also can make me anxious, but I've really like done the work, as they say, to be able to just be around my family now and enjoy and not get so like riled up the way that I used to when I was a little bit younger. I miss my sister a lot. I think I always thought that maybe she would end up coming to Montreal or moving, but she's in Ottawa right now and I miss her. If JS was in love with Ottawa, I think I would be like, yeah, let's move back here, but he's not, and fair enough. I wouldn't necessarily want to move to his hometown. But that was the confession, just between me and you, of my feelings towards Ottawa. I'm just about to drive away, but I'm obsessed with this song. I didn't know what it was called. It kept coming up in my shuffle and I just searched the lyrics. This song, you guys, it's so good. It's loud. I don't know where I'm driving to. I just picked up the flowers. Oh, so windy. You guys, I just picked up, well, I just made them. The bridal bouquets, they're so nice. My stepmom wasn't sure if she was gonna do bouquet and I was like, are you crazy? So obviously the white one's for her, the pink one's for me. Oh, telephone. So we did calla lilies because they're so beautiful. I feel like it's like a trending wedding flower right now. And one rose because her middle name is Rose, some greenery. I got one calla lily for myself and then this beautiful thing. So anyway, they look so good. This cost about $80, which is pretty expensive, but they wrapped it so beautifully. I'll be able to show you guys tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure the bride, my stepmom, is gonna be, she's paying me back for them. So her gift is separate. But yeah, happy to pick those up. They look so good. I'm glad I just got that over with. Totally freestyled it and they were so nice there at that flower shop. Anyway, that was JS just calling me. We're gonna go pick him up, bring all of our stuff down to the hotel. I've been hanging out with my sister all afternoon. It's been super fun. It's like, I feel like I've just been waiting for things to begin. And like now it's like real, you know? Thumbnail. They're so beautiful. I feel like flowers just put you in the best mood.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men.
No, sing. It's like rain on your wedding day.
Oh, that's so much more appropriate.
Yeah. Okay, let's go get a coffee.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, I better put my camera away. Don't want it to get wet. Help me make the sound for the video.
The what?
Help me make the sound for the video. Cha-ching! Oh, that sounds no. Because it's what I spend in a week.
Oh, ka-ching.
Cha-ching!
Ka-ching.
20 bucks. I look like shit. Turn this camera off. I'm gonna go on a little driving tour of the area, the part of Ottawa where I grew up.
Grow up.
I'll film you. Tell them what we're about to do.
We're about to go visit two of the homes that Zoe lived in as a, I don't know, like child and teenager.
The one house, well, one house is Heidi's house, so I never officially lived there, but I spent a lot of time there. And the other house is where I grew up from where I was 1 year old.
Wait, you never officially lived?
No, because she never lived there with my dad. She moved there after her and my dad were no longer together.
Right.
And then
So you never lived there?
I was born in an apartment on the street over there. And when I was 1 year old, my mom bought the house across the street. So
Right.
I lived until I was 18 on that street, my whole life.
Until you were...
Until I was 18.
Until you moved to Montreal?
Until I moved to Montreal. And even after that, my mom still stayed living there.
For another 6 years?
Yeah, and she moved more recently.
A bit more than 6 years actually, probably 7, 8 years after you left.
Yeah.
She grabbed that check.
She got that COVID check.
COVID check.
Canada, it's lit. Bagel reveal.
But it's not opening.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not fully open.
Tuna?
No, club.
Look at the
pickle.
It's a pickle.
Bagel reveal.
You get a lucky or
Bagel reveal.
Bagel reveal. Oh, it's not going well. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, that's.
That was
the little thing.
Yeah,
Do you like those pickles?
Huh?
Do you like the pickles?
Yeah, I like them now.
Who got this chocolate milk?
Brennan. Then you got a coffee.
And coffee.
Damn. Ballin'.
This is a new camera.
Bagel reveal. Ooh, I got poppy seed. I'm the only one who got poppy seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone got sesame.
Yeah.
It's not.
We've got the photographer
Look at.
and Zoe getting her makeup done.
mind, eh? Like
Ethan, you want to say hi to the vlog?
Hi to the vlog.
Document.
Oh.
I didn't ask you so, but I figured you're okay with this, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. She had a booger in her nose and I got
Oh my
it
god.
out.
And now I'm scared that
Heidi, let's see your look.
You want to take one from behind?
Want to pose for the vlog?
You can go ahead of it.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Wow.
I'm writing down my speech. Jean got us smoothies.
Gee, did you get food?
And the glam is done.
The girls are more
Professional,
DIY.
amateur.
classic.
She's baking in those rollers.
Oh yeah. Leave these shits on for
days.
When did I even put these on? Like when you
Before
started
noon.
your makeup.
Yeah.
Before you started your makeup.
Yeah, before noon.
Yeah, so like you want these to last, just leave it.
3.
My ear.
Wait, I'll go get your. These are the shoes that I got for the wedding. I got them on Poshmark. They're these vintage French little kitten heels. They're so cute. They are a touch too small for me. We had them stretched out a little bit, so they're better. Anyway, they're so cute. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them after the wedding or if I end up reselling them because again, like they're just a little small, but they're so cute. I love them. So yeah, those are the shoes that I'm gonna wear. And I actually have a backup pair of flats. I'll show those after, just in case like my feet start to hurting in these. I've got like some cutie little flats. Okay, I actually bought the flats yesterday. My sister needed new shoes, so we went to the shoe company and those flats were on sale for $40. So I bought those yesterday. Here are the flowers. I'll show you the bouquets individually. They're so beautiful. This is obviously the bride's bouquet, 2 calla lilies and a white rose. Her middle name is Rose, so I threw that in there. So beautiful. Oh, look at the yellow inside. Gorgeous. This is my bouquet, 1 pink calla lily, and I don't know what kind of lily this is called, but so beautiful. A little bit smaller, more simple, but I love it. This is the necklace that I got for the wedding. I thought it was so cool, and I have the matching little swirly earrings. I got this months ago and then I just never put it on. I wanted to, it's gonna be my necklace of the summer, but I wanted the first time I wear it to be today. Oh, this is my jewelry box, but the purse that I'm gonna carry is like in the same print. Took off my Whoop because it's just like it's not cute enough, unfortunately. And then here is my dress. I'm gonna put it on soon. I'm just like waiting for the last second. I got this at Dynamite for I think $70 or $75. I got this months ago. I fell in love when I saw it. It's strapless. And yeah, it was perfect, super affordable. This jumpsuit I actually bought 2 or 3 years ago for a wedding. It's from Club Monaco and I spent $300 on it. And like I've only worn it a handful of times, and even though it's lovely and it's so beautiful, after I bought it, I kind of regretted spending that much money. So my philosophy right now is that I'm going cheaper for dresses. If I hadn't found that blue one right away, I would have definitely considered renting something, because for like $100 you could rent a really beautiful dress. But I really like that blue one, so hopefully my outfit all comes together. I actually haven't tested it. I feel like there's so much pressure for weddings to like have a new dress every single time and have something super glamorous and super beautiful and super expensive. and it's just not really necessary. The past couple weddings I've been to, I've reworn the same dress many times. For this one, I wanted something new, but I will absolutely reuse that dress. And Gene ended up just reusing a suit that he had because this one's really, really nice.
Toodles. Ethan. Hey. Rana. Hey. Baby.
Got it. That's way too loosey-goosey. We have to go much finer than that. It doesn't work.
Hey, it's working.
No, it's like...
It's not hard. It looks like a longhorn. Three little balls, three little balls.
It's so funny, you guys, because I'm back where we started this video. I'm making more bread. And I just came from the birthday party where the first breads that I made were consumed. So that was good. They were a success. I'm just taking, they've been proofed and they're ready to be baked. And I see that there's a giant, oh no, and now it's, maybe it was on the outside. No, there is a, oh, there it is. A Maggie hair. Got it. And number 2. I placed an order yesterday from Nature Santé, which is like a health food store here in Montreal. And I thought I would show what I got. I spent $80, well, $77 on these things. And this will just come out of my grocery budget for the month. I have a trip coming up, you guys. It's coming up so soon. And oof, call me toxic, but I want to get like healthy for my trip. Or like, you know what I mean? I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. Anyway, so I bought some new protein powder. It was really effing expensive. This little bag was $50. I thought this bag, so look at this. It says that there's 20 scoops in here, so I assumed that that was 20 servings. No, 1 scoop is 2 scoops is 1 serving. So they lied to me, and I definitely feel like I got ripped off, which is not a good feeling, but this protein powder is supposed to be like the best. I knew it was expensive and I thought that I was getting a deal, but I wasn't. So I've got 10 very expensive servings of protein powder here. We'll see if I like it. I feel like I'm always on the hunt for a good chocolate protein powder. And I know I need to eat more protein, so whatever. It is what it is. And then I got 2 bottles of this like coconut milk from Vita Coco. I just thought it looked cool, so I got it. I've never tried this before. I want to start making chia pudding because again, I just really want to start making like more nutritious foods that I can kind of grab and go and just always have little snacks in the fridge. So yeah, I'm gonna make that maybe tonight, or I don't know, we'll see. You guys, it's already 4 o'clock. Like the day has just flown by. It's a long weekend holiday today. 2 of these. And then also for the chia pudding, I got some agave. So that was a very pleasant shopping experience from Nature Santé, aside from like the misleading packaging, but that's not their fault. I will recap the wedding and stuff probably at the end of the video. Just wanted to show you guys this today. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna clean it up. You guys should see my kitchen right now. I'm gonna clean this up. Happy Tuesday, guys. Today is my busy day out of the house teaching a bunch of classes. Today I taught 5. I taught 4 groups and a private one-on-one Pilates. It was super fun. Everything was super fun today. I'll stop here so that I'm not like on the street. But yeah, we have one more thing to do while we're downtown, which is I'm gonna go to a class for myself, by myself, whatever. Basically, I'm going to Enso Yoga, but I'm gonna do their, I forget if it's hot Pilates or hot barre. I don't really care. Like, I just wanna be in the hot room by myself, be in my own zone and like not be teaching the class. Something that I'm trying to do more of is go to more classes just by myself where I can shut my brain off and be kind of in my own world. So going to classes at studios that I don't work at, even if it means I have to pay for them. This one at Enso, I bought a bunch of credits literally in 2020 and I never used them all up. So I'm on a mission to use them up. And then I also have a bunch of hot yoga credits at a different studio. So that's my summer mission, is to use them all up and just get back into working out kind of for myself. So anyway, the class is prepaid, but I think I'm gonna buy a water bottle when I'm there because I don't have one. I brought my mat, and yeah, then I think I'm gonna wait around for JS and we'll ride home on the Big C together. Not the Big C, the Vespa. And I have to pick up Maggie and pay for that, which is $55. Okay, it's Thursday. It's officially been a week since we started this video. I'm exhausted. I just got home from a work event. I need to make dinner, and then I need to put sweatpants on and sit on this couch and like watch a dumb movie or something because I need to turn my brain off for a little bit. This has been the best week. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I feel like the wedding was so much fun. And then this week afterwards has just been a blur because it's been just like playing catch up and stuff after a long weekend. I don't know what's been up with me, but I'm feeling really motivated, really happy these past couple days. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, which have just been lifting my mood and making me want to try new things and take better care of myself. And that's amazing. I've gotten some good news in the past couple of days. I wanted to share with you guys, actually, the month of May is almost done. And I am $200 away from completing, I'm sorry, I've been staring at myself in the viewfinder the entire time that I've been filming. But I'm $200 away from completing my 2K in 2 months savings challenge. I honestly didn't think I could do it. And I'm still not sure where I'm gonna come up with that last $200, but I'm really close to my goal. And it's kind of crazy that when you set a goal, sometimes things just align in order to help you. Like, I feel like when you set a goal with pure intentions, things can align to help you achieve that goal, even if you didn't think it was possible. So that's super cool. I don't know if I should talk about this or not, but I also negotiated a little bit of a raise this week as it pertains to teaching Pilates. It was just about time and it was fair. And rather than sit around and build up resentment, I just took the plunge and asked for what I wanted, and we negotiated and landed somewhere where we're both comfortable and happy. So that is really cool. That's like the good news. I mean, if you had your calculators out throughout this video, you would know how much I spent. And I wrote it down because I made sure that I input everything into my budget tracker. So I have a number here, but in watching back this video, I always make mistakes and I always forget something. So it's possible that I tell you this number and then editing Zoe pops in and says like, no, she was wrong. So anyways, the number that I have for how much I spent in this past week from Thursday to Thursday is $556. And that is just my variable spending throughout the week. So obviously that doesn't include rent or my parking, my indoor parking or anything like that. So none of my fixed expenses, all variable expenses. Hi, this is Editing Zoe. Obviously I know myself very well. I missed about $300. So the actual total is $814.52. Now that includes an Uber to the wedding, that includes the wedding flowers. So that includes a few things that I think are gonna be reimbursed to me by my stepmom, but they haven't been reimbursed yet. So I'm gonna include them in the total. So not $500, but $800. I'm really working on not judging the numbers. So not sitting here and being like, it's too high, because I'm happy with everything that I did. I don't think I spent on anything frivolous. I enjoyed my weekend and that was that. Definitely filling up gas and having like a more traveling weekend does add money in there, but c'est la vie, that's life. I feel like this vlog has already been so long, but I did promise you guys a little bit of a wedding chat, and I feel like I could sit here for so long and just talk about weddings, and you know, I'd love to get your opinion on like how much should we spend as it pertains to a wedding and what should we do, like all of that. I feel like you guys probably could guess my stance based on the little things that I've said throughout the video, but I love weddings. I think it's amazing to be able to celebrate friends or family and celebrate love. That being said, I don't think it's worth going broke over, which is why I wore a more fast fashion dress and I thrifted my shoes and all of that. I think it's interesting because so much of the hype of a wedding, I think, just as a guest, obviously I can't speak from a hosting a wedding perspective because I've obviously never done that, but as a wedding guest, I feel like so much of the excitement of the wedding is actually in the buildup, and it's like, what am I gonna wear? What is my hair gonna look like? What are my shoes gonna look like? How's my makeup gonna look? And all of that anticipation is what makes you want to spend money. You want to feel like you're about to walk into the wedding as the best dressed wedding guest. You may have certain vision for the Instagram photos that you want because that's the world we live in, and no judgment. It's so easy to look on social media and see photos of people or influencers wearing these elaborate wedding guest dresses, but I feel like in the real world, no one dresses like that. Once you get to the wedding, all of that anticipation fades and you're just able to be in the moment. And in the moment, it doesn't matter what shoes you're wearing. It doesn't matter what dress you're wearing. What matters is that you feel confident. So I think it's really about finding that balance, finding an outfit that you feel confident in. It is so okay to rewear a dress 1, 2, 3, 4 times, a suit or whatever you like, because in the moment, your job is to have fun and not worry about how you look. Of course, you're not going to show up in a sweatsuit, and of course you shouldn't show up in rags. And I do think it is the type of thing that is worth spending a little bit. I saw a thing on TikTok or Reels of this girl who wears like the same dress to every single event, she was saying. And it was kind of a sad dress. Like, she didn't even look like she loved it. It was like, oh, here's my dress. And the comments were like, girl, get yourself something, like, you deserve to feel nice. So it's just about finding that balance. To me, the cutoff is like, don't put yourself into debt to get dressed for a wedding, to travel for a wedding, or even to give a gift to the bride and groom. I know that that all depends on culture as well, because in certain cultures you give really elaborate gifts, in certain cultures maybe less so. I actually gave quite an elaborate gift to my stepmom and my stepdad just because it was important to me to do so. They helped me so much with Maggie and I just really love them. So my gift to them was actually the wedding cake. I didn't include that in the total of what I spent because I paid the deposit months and months ago when I organized and secured the wedding cake. So I paid the 50% deposit up front, and then JS is paying the final bill. So we're splitting their gift 50-50, but it does come out to being a $500 wedding gift, which is definitely a lot, but I'm really happy to do that for them. I feel like there's so many crazy stories out there about people making their friends spend thousands of dollars for crazy bachelorette trips. Personally, I would never want to do that to my friends. I would just feel so bad. But wedding culture is also crazy. So if you have any stories, if you have any opinions, I would love to hear it in the comments. Anyways, that's what I spent in a week, a little over $500. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I feel like we just spent so much time together. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what kind of video you want to see from me next, whether it's a money video or a vlog. And I'm gonna go put those sweatpants on. Hi, this isn't even editing Zoe. This is like 10 minutes later, Zoe. I just spent $10 on a Disney Plus subscription with ads so that I can watch the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because it's important to me. A hard day's work, and then you sit down with a little dinner, watching your long... No, you know what? We're not even going to wear that sweater. We're going to wear like our ugliest sweater. This is from high school. I keep it for when I want to be really cozy. Like, what's better than that? Good night, guys.